Would you like to learn from those that are taking their lives, their businesses, and their passions to the next level? Best-selling author of Speakeasy and master connector Lou Diamond is here to connect you to some of the most inspiring and amazing people on this planet. Get ready to thrive loud with Lou Diamond.
Thrive Loud listeners, welcome to the 800th episode of Thrive Loud with Lou Diamond. I'm your host, Lou Diamond, and I can't believe we're at 800 episodes. It feels just like yesterday we were at 799. Anyway, I digress. It is impressive that we've gotten this far in this podcast program, and as I've said on many of the milestone episodes, it is so important to celebrate these milestones and step back and appreciate them in the moment. In the past, we've featured some of the best guests that we've had from each of the different centuries on this program. I think we even did a countdown of all of the movies on one of the milestone episodes. We even highlighted some of the funniest moments that have happened on Thrive Loud throughout these hundreds of episodes. For this 800th episode, I decided the most sensible thing to do was to provide you, the listeners, the 8 lessons that I have learned from 800 episodes in 8 minutes. That's what we're going to try to do, at least. That's when I'm going to keep it on track. So here we go. Number 1, the first lesson that I've learned from these 800 episodes is that every guest has given the world a gift. I don't care what the topic is or who the individual has been that's been on this program. Something they have said in the conversation in the episode you have listened to has provided value, a great sharing, a cool new lesson, a neat tactic, a great business strategy, whatever it is. A tip, maybe even a personal tip on something that they do, or even a recommendation of a movie that they like or a song they love to listen to. This program has featured some of these guests, and what they have done is given this world an incredible gift. And hopefully you have found and tried to uncover what that gift was in each one of those episodes. I could not list them all for you, but you can go back and you will always find one every single time. The second lesson that I've learned over these 800 episodes is that those on Thrive Loud that have been on this program, when they have trouble thriving, it seems the most common activity that they need to take on to get themselves back on the thriving track is to keep moving. Movement has been the most common answer as to what gets people on track. That movement could be going for a run, doing a Peloton ride, going for a walk in the woods, physically changing their own position on wherever they are. More often than not, when I ask that question, it seems that people need to move, and it makes perfect sense because those that are thriving in their lives are always moving forward and moving onward and upward. And I think that's the key to living, is just keep moving. So it's great to hear that that's what people resort to when they're stuck, is that they literally physically move, which is kind of cool. And I thought that's been consistent throughout all these hundreds of episodes that we've had. Third thing that I've learned, number 3, guests are scared of going down Fun Street. I'm not kidding you, listeners. You can go listen to this. When I ask people and the guests, are you ready to go down Fun Street? There's a hesitation. There is a scariness as if it's like a roller coaster ride that they're afraid to go on. They know they're going to enjoy it, but there's this, I guess, little bit of anticipation or nervousness that hits them. You can listen to any guest. They said, are you ready to go down Fun Street? And I'm like, I guess I am. All right. It's been a speed round that we've done for a few of the 100 episodes. I wish we had done the Fun Street stuff all the way back in the beginning. That being said, I'm not going to go back in time and go do it. But the guests are legitimately scared. Go listen. It's kind of amazing. Can't believe it. Number 4 on the lessons that I've learned over these 800 episodes is that the majority of the guests on Thrive Loud are living in the moment. When I ask them if I could snap my fingers and you could be anywhere in the world, most of the responses, specifically over the last 300 some odd episodes that we've had, those guests have said they want to be right here, right now, if they could be anywhere in the world. They are in the moment, whether they're on the program, in the show, doing what they're doing. They don't need to go off to some island or some romantic place. They want to go to where they are exactly right now. And I think that's great. It shows a focus of those that are living in the present, and something really key about those that do Thrive Loud. So, hey, living in the moment and being right here. The 5th lesson that I've learned over these 800 episodes is that our guests love pizza and ice cream. When I ask them what their favorite meal and what their favorite dessert is, it seems that everybody's hungry for pizza and ice cream. And why shouldn't they? Interestingly, those are probably my favorite food and dessert that I would have. So I feel connected to the guests on this fact. But pizza and ice cream seems to dominate the favorite foods. Pasta coming in a close second, and some form of chocolate. If you were interested, our crack statisticians on the Thrive Loud intern team pulled that information together. The sixth lesson I've learned over these 800 episodes is that Thrive Loud is a community. Sure, I connect with each one of the guests that are on this program, and when we stop recording, there's an ongoing conversation or a business relationship or a friendship that has grown from this program. But what I find amazing is that our guests connect with our listeners. Our guests have connected with other guests that have been on this program. There's a network of people that are doing business, creating opportunities, even investment opportunities in some of the companies that have been on this program, employment opportunities, people who have been hired who have connected from one another through this program. It's become a networking central, the Thrive Loud community. And I've just been amazed at what an incredible community it is and how it continues to grow. And more people have been added, whether they're listening or coming on the program, and it continues to grow. And I'm kind of proud of that. So learning that this is a community is one of the lessons that I've gained from these 800 episodes. Number 7 of the things that I've learned over these 800 episodes is that conversations connect us all. Whether you're a listener, being a fly on the wall and observing all the great content and guests we've had on this program, or you've been a guest on this program yourself and had the chance to have a conversation with me, there's been a connection that's been established. And it took me a long time to realize how powerful those connections can be and how important this program has been. And Thrive Loud is a constant reminder that conversations connect us all. And lastly, the 8th lesson that I've learned over these 800 episodes is that just when I think Thrive Loud has settled into a groove, into a set format or routine, like the world that we live in that is ever changing, this podcast continues to change. Whether it's the formats, the promotions, the mediums that we actually air this particular podcast on, it's constantly changing. New platforms are being added. More content is being created from the existing content that we create. And it never seems to sit still, and it's always evolving. And I hope you as a listener continue to stay with us as we continue the momentum here on Thrive Loud, because it will only continue to change and evolve to meet your needs so that you can keep moving onward and upward and learn from the incredible guests that we have on this program 3 times a week. There you have it. 8 lessons from 800 episodes. Continue to listen to Thrive Loud throughout the remainder of this year. We have so much more content coming up. We have a very special series of episodes coming up, which we're calling the Speak Easy Mashups, featuring my new book, Speak Easy, where I'm going to be paired off with other incredible authors who also have great books. And we're going to talk about how the lessons of their books and my books overlap and that they can benefit all of us here today. That's coming up throughout the late part of August and into September. And lots of great content, more videos, more longer features, more spectacular individuals that are thriving each and every day here on Thrive Loud. Thank you for these 800 episodes. It doesn't happen without you, the listeners. We'll continue to provide you with incredible content. And signing off on this particular milestone episode, keep moving onward and upward, and be brief, be bright, be gone.
You've been listening to Thrive Loud with your host, Lou Diamond. Check us out on the web at thriveloud.com and follow us on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook at Thrive Loud. And check us out on the Good Pods app at Thrive Loud, where you can follow, listen, and connect directly to Lou and all of the Thrive Loud episodes. Thanks for listening.